What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Brendan Sparks. Here you're going to learn to start and grow on YouTube, especially if this is your first time here. If you're a beginner channel or you've been on YouTube for a while, my goal is to help you find way better results on YouTube. I know that there's plenty of big channels out there, but I want to be a part of your journey. In this video, we are going to be doing live channel reviews. So if this is your first time here, make sure you fill out the form. The link is in the description. Fill that out, and then we could pull up your channel. And why I love doing this is because there's many things that you just may not see. And so between me and our community, we'll come together and try to give you the best tips. I want to welcome Game Fever Online, says hashtag Sparks Gang. What's up, friend? How's it going? We have Eric here, Shards of Gaming. We have EMP Tech Repair, says, I enrolled in Think Media's 5-day YouTube channel. Yeah, Think Media is legit. It's legit. Different way of approach in regards to like giving tips. But Sean Cannell, definitely somebody that I've always looked up to on my journey. One of the first that I actually found when I first started on YouTube a few years ago. So yeah, that's cool. I know quite a few of you are in our Facebook group, so make sure you check out the link for that in the description. Pretty much everything that I talk about, from the gear that I use to things for our community, like I said, just like the group, you can check out that. Join our Facebook group throughout the week. We're always giving feedback to each other. We have Hacker OG in the house. What's up? Yes, Brendan, welcome back. Well, welcome back to you. I love your streams, bro. Thank you very much, friend. I appreciate that. I'm happy you guys have a good time. And we have La Diosa K. Hello, friend. How's it going? I know you enrolled in that 5-day YouTube challenge too. So, I mean, for me, that's definitely got to be one of my goals one of these days, is to create an affordable masterclass. It would definitely be nice to have a team, but it's so cool, in my opinion, going back on YouTubers' journeys and seeing their first videos. It's one of my favorite things to do. Are you wondering like what this is? This is to say happy Mother's Day to all of the ladies out there with babies. So happy Mother's Day to you. Give moms lots of kudos, and also happy Mother's Day to my beautiful wife and to my mama as well. So well earned. It's not easy being a dad. I love it. Wouldn't change it for the world, but also didn't have to give birth to babies. So I got a lot of love for the mamas out there. So happy Mother's Day to all of you. And we have Soccer Factor. Hello, friend. Says, I literally gained 140 subs in 20 days. I am now at 643. Congratulations. That's legit. Congrats. And Soccer Factor, with that growth, please share here in the chat. Let us know, what was it that like brought attention to your channel? What were the changes? Was it the channel review itself? Would love to hear your feedback, and would love to hear any tips you have for the community. That's what it's all about. Shards of Gaming, how's it going? I released another game a few hours ago. Sweet. Let's see. Godforsaken Country, hey, how's it going? Good evening. Nearly didn't miss it. Ran a long premiere tonight. How did that go, Godforsaken Country? Thank you for coming back in. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm chilling. And and here's the thing. I might have mentioned this before, but I like being in live streams. I love the authenticity about it. But one of the things that, and I'm not going to throw channel names out there, and they have many subscribers. There's a reason for that. It's because of their knowledge. It's because of their experience. But one of my favorite things actually on this channel, since I started this channel in November of 2020, but I was on my last channel for a couple of years in the family niche. But the more that I go live, and I want to share this with you, the more that you go live, the easier it's going to be. The more you record, the easier it's going to be. But I feel like with each live stream, I get to be more and more of myself. And I guess a good example would be that. I guess let's just say Sean Cannell. And I don't want to be like Sean Cannell. I want to continue to learn from his journey and from his team. Great team. This is not a hate speech, by the way, against his team, because I love Think Media. But I don't want to be like Think Media. I want to do it my way. And so what I'm trying to get at is when you guys are here, I want you to feel at home. I'm in my kitchen. I always talk about that. But one of my main things is like chilling, right? Just like having a conversation with you all and just having a good time and not like a fake, overly excited expression, stuff like that. I mean, I want to be myself. And that's really my goal moving forward. That's my goal for all of you to really sincerely like enjoy your content. And I feel like the more that we can be ourselves, like the better our content's gonna be, period. Because we're being our natural self. It may take time to get that comfortability, but I want you guys to feel like you're in my home, you're chilling, we're hanging out and having a good time. And I hope you get that from these live streams. It's not gonna be for everybody. It's not gonna be for everybody. But that's my goal, is to make people feel like they belong, part of a community. They're being heard. I want you to be heard. And especially when we're pulling up these channels, I want you to please use your voice and express your thoughts, because really that's just going to help the channel in the long run. And let's see here. Soccer Factor says, so Soccer Factor was able to see recent great results. So this is what Soccer Factor said. Your review gave me some really good tips. Also, I started making videos on trending and searchable topics. So I started getting a lot of views and therefore subscribers. So Soccer Factor says I also started. Richard, you going to say hi?
Hi, guys. I'm still here. I just lay on his couch every day.
My man.
I'm never leaving.
My man, Rich. But that's great, Soccer Factor. Your review gave me some really good tips. Also, I started making videos on trending and searchable topics. We're going to get to that today. Our first review is actually going to be Fruitful Dialogue. And sure enough, before this stream started, I wanted to pull up the channel and just kind of gather my thoughts on this. And we'll be getting into that. Searchable content and trending topics. I think that's extremely helpful for everybody. I think it's great to see that you're putting in the work. And what that means, Soccer Factor, to me, is that you're doing your research before you're hitting record. We talk about that all the time. And Save Here First, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Landshark Picker, hello, friend. Welcome to the stream. La Diosa K says, I get that. Feels great here. I'm happy. Like I say, I'm happy you enjoy yourself here. That's what it's all about. We're having a good time. Question, would it be better to upload the same day every week or upload every 5 days or a number like that? So Game Fever Online, what I would say on that is if you upload the same day every week, actually, I'll bring this up. I was hanging around in Clubhouse listening to Roberto Blake, and I love picking his mind, and it was cool having actually a conversation with him. And that man speaking like analytics and stuff, he's just a genius. He really is. But that was one of the things that he was mentioning was the times that we're posting. And like he said, he's like, I've been doing this long enough now where it doesn't, he's like, in my opinion, he goes, where I come from now is I'm not worried about the time that I post. And for him, he's not really worried about how often really either. But I just love the fact that he's like, right now I can strategically I know that certain videos are going to work. I know that they're going to take off. And what I love, and I want to share this with you all, is we may not get the results today that we're looking for. Maybe this week, maybe 6 months. But a lot of times in 6 months, it can take off. I mean, that's how YouTube works. So we have to be willing to stick around. Let me know in the chat, how long are you willing to stick around to reach the goal that you have in mind? How long are you willing to wait? And so to answer your question, I think that yes, in the YouTube studio under analytics, we can go to, it's either reach or audience. I believe it's audience. And we can see the best times that YouTube suggests. And also from there, if you're posting a regular, like if it says that this is the time that most of your audience is on, for a regular post, we want to do 3 hours before that time. For a live stream, different. You could do it at that optimal time. But if you post every day, once again, I don't know if that's going to be beneficial if your content's not improving. You could post 1,000 videos this week. If they're not good, then that's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to gain you, say, subscribers. It's not going to gain you views. But just like Soccer Factor said, taking the time to research trending topics and searchable content. And I believe that's more important than uploading every day of the week. But if you upload, let's see, every 5 days or a number like that, I think if you post once a week and your videos are improving, I have literally posted once every week. I go live also once every week. Everybody's audience is different. Everybody's journey is different. But I just think that comes to show you really, unless you have a team like Think Media and you can go and you can make a video every day, I think that's a lot different. So Game Fever Online, I hope that answers your question. Godforsaken Country says, Brennan, you are legit. That's why we keep coming back. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. It's kind of weird watching back my replays. I'm like, I don't know. You ever listen to your own voice and you're like, I don't know, you sound like a dork. Like I watch my videos back and I'm like, oh, I get like nervous and anxious. But while I'm here, I'll just tell you like straight up, I like to just have a good time with you guys. We're about to get started with our channel reviews, just so you know. And if you're just coming in, once again, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. Early Mother's Day. And we will be getting started. Fruitful Dialogue, once again, is going to be our first review. Annie's Blue Couch. Hey, friend, welcome. How you doing? Thanks for coming on in. Void Killer, welcome back, friend. Just got here and didn't realize it. Started a couple minutes ago. You made it. Thank you so much. We haven't done our first review, but we're about to get started. So make sure you fill out that link. The first link in the description will take you to the form. So please fill that out. And also, if you're not part of our Facebook group, I'm not really big on Facebook, to be honest with you. I'm not the biggest fan at all, but we do have a great Facebook group. Hacker OG says, yeah, it feels like a super normal, chill chat with you, Brennan. I love it. Cool. I'm happy that's how it comes across, like for real. Never call me again. Welcome. You made it. Yes. Yes. I don't have any cool sound effects, but if I did, it'd probably be like a chant or something like that. Landshark Picker says, had a video that was stuck at about 1,500 views for over a year. Then about a year ago, it woke up, approaching 50,000 now. Thank you for that example, Landshark Picker. That's a great example. And most people, they post and they're like, and I know that feeling. How many of you refresh your YouTube Studio app and you're just like waiting for another subscriber? So like, I understand that feeling and the excitement of you really never know, but we got to stick around on the platform. We got to stick around. All right, a few more comments I'm going to look at, and then we're going to get started. Like with Lucky Blocks and the popular card thing I made that helped my channel out a lot. Yeah, take notes on that. Double down on the content that works. Influential Finance, what's going on? Hey, man, met you at Clubhouse. Glad I was able to catch the stream. Absolutely. Welcome to the channel, man. How's it going? Thanks a lot for stopping by. Hopefully you have a good time. I'll hang in there as long as it takes. Right on. Heck yeah. Godforsaken Country says 6 years and counting. Dang. 6 years. That's no joke. And it shows, though, like for real. I love the new banner. Love the new profile icon. Super sweet. Me too. Really nervous about starting an audio podcast, but going to do it anyways. There you go. There you go. My number one thing with kind of going in different areas, I was kind of going hard in Clubhouse, but now I've kind of like I dive back a little bit. And a lot of times we like to digress from our main channels. We get so excited because things are starting to work that we start branching off because there's this expectation like you got to be everywhere. So on my free time, I like to use Clubhouse, for instance. But what I always say is, like, a lot of people are starting shorts channels and stuff like that. And what I would suggest is focus on your main channel. Don't get lost in what the big channels are doing. They got teams behind them. My 5th short is 500 views. Sweet. The Boss Man, what's going on? Hey. Welcome. I'm happy today since I'm interviewing a popular person. I think this Saturday. Congratulations to you, Void Killer. We're all making moves. We're all making moves. And I'm going to also. So we're going to do our first channel review. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up and make sure that you guys please offer some feedback on your thoughts. So nevertheless, here we go. Fruitful dialogue. By the way, I have a screen over here, so I'm not like staring off in the distance if it feels weird to you. So I would love to know, let's go ahead and start off with the banner. What do you think about the banner? I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know. And so I like that they have their image of them two in the banner. I like, actually, I mean, you have the dark contrast in the back and with the bright text, with the white text. And to be honest, like if you just look down a little bit and we're looking at the actual videos, it sets the tone for like expressing their emotions while the text really does stand out. So would love to know what you guys think about the banner. I talk about this a lot, and that's going to be the links. So keep the links how you have them if you like, but just don't forget, you bring people to Instagram, we bring them to TikTok, then they get lost in TikTok, then they forget to subscribe, or they just don't want to watch your content on YouTube because they'd rather watch it on TikTok. So I'm a big fan of having your channel link and then ending it with !sub_ confirmation equals 1. What that'll do is it'll pull up and we'll have the word subscribe here. And that way, when they click it, it'll auto prompt a little window to say, are you sure you want to subscribe to Fruitful Dialogue? It's one more way, in my opinion, to keep people on the platform and also hopefully gain another subscriber. And let's see. Thumbnails look fine. Yep, we'll be getting to that. Looks professional. Pretty good banner. Okay, so Game Fever, you say it's a pretty good banner. So how do you feel like it could be improved? Negasonic117, what's up, friend? Uploaded 3 new videos and took your advice about the thumbnail. Still working on the banner, though. Right on. Keep us updated. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. And let's see here. Let's see. Looks very professional. Okay, that's Auditing Britain. Thank you very much for coming in. Let's see. Professional looking theme. Okay, cool. So yeah, I like like I said, like the darkness of the background and the contrast with the white text. I mean, I think it makes sense for this channel. But yeah, I would definitely probably put a subscribe link on the bottom right. Once again, it's your channel link ending with !sub_ confirmation equals 1. We want to keep people on the platform. Then YouTube rewards us and we get trophies, aka views and subscribers and all that good stuff, because YouTube's going to continue to push our content out there and help us find our audience. And I'm actually about to get into that right now. So here's the thumbnails. Everybody, what do you think about the thumbnails? And so I think that it definitely works with the theme, say on the banner. But here's my question. So we have this one down here, first video, probably push that out a lot. So 356 views. And we have 286, 246. So I'm just kind of looking at views for right now. And views are pretty consistent. It looks like it kind of dwindles down a little bit. But here's my thing is, how do we know that these types of thumbnails, how do we know that they work? So I would continue to expand your, even like up here, we kind of have like the dark contrasty background with the white text. And I think with the amount of subscribers you have, 214, I think you're gaining great views. You're gaining more views than you have subscribers. So I think that's great. And I mean, we have 3,000 views right here. So on that topic, I would probably double down on that and find a way to maybe have a continuation in somehow. But let me see here. Sweet and Sour Kids. Hey, welcome. Thanks for coming in. You made it. Maybe change the new videos from yellow to white. Okay. So what I would say is this, and I thought of this before we kind of came in here, my experience with depression. So there's a lot, you guys know what I'm about to get at with this. I don't know if I already said that, but these are the words that kind of, I feel like it's vlog style, but it also works for very large channels. So like even something like this, where was it? My experience with depression. So this is going to be a low keyword, but I just want you to see, one, we can get great examples for types of content we're going to be posting in the future. So it gives us great ideas, but like how to deal with depression. And we see all the different types of content or long tail keywords that populate. But I think earlier I typed in C and like caused by, we have parents, acne, work, chronic pain, how to deal with depression coming back. And I just think that kind of diving into that, doing your research, think of an idea for a video, and then actually come in here and look for keywords that are still being searchable. But that way, just like our friend Soccer Factor, making content that is searchable. Doesn't always have to be trending. You can make evergreen content on how to deal with depression, but that was just one example that I feel like would be able to gain you more views because that's what people are searching for. So I would just say, like, in the future, should maybe try to think that way, and that way we can, one, start ranking. But what's more important than that is YouTube is going to continue to try to find who your audience is. So the more that we're making content that people are searching for and they're clicking on it, YouTube's going to start gathering that data, and it's going to continue to use browse features and push your videos to people's home pages. So that's what I would say moving forward. And I would also say continue to experiment with your thumbnails, but I still think your thumbnails are really good. I still think your thumbnails are good. I think it matches the theme, but just always remember that it's not the theme. It's about getting the click. So regardless, I still like your thumbnails a lot. I would just say continue experimenting. Try different ways, try different colors, try different things. But more important than that, which I should have did, my bad. By the way, this live stream is brought to you by TubeBuddy and Steamyard. So if you don't have either one of those, if you're not live streaming, get yourself Steamyard. And also, this is TubeBuddy. Love TubeBuddy. Love it, love it, love it. But let's just do this again. How to deal with TubeBuddy. Oh man, something wrong with me. How to deal with depression. Now here's an example. And now, like I said, the score is going to be low, but regardless, here we go. Let's look at the search results. How to deal with depression. Tactics that work immediately. This has 1.6 million views. This is something I thought of too. If you look at the thumbnails themselves, this one really stands out to me without text. And that's another great example. Trying thumbnails without text as well. It may be more geared towards your audience or the audience that's searching for this type of content. So we see like a lot of doctors in here and stuff, but even something like this, if you were to ask me, like, the thumbnail is just so simple. And I feel like with your thumbnails and taking the time like you're doing to make great thumbnails, we want them to stand out amongst the competition. And I feel like yours can definitely do that. So I would just think about that moving forward. Come up with your search term and then go here to results. Once again, TubeBuddy.com/BrennanSparks. Do it. Let's see if you guys have any more feedback. I would love to hear. Sorry, it's been a mental health break until next week. So remember to take third peeps. They help. Okay, Rusty Blades. What's up, friend? What's up? Welcome. We have Singlish Angler. Welcome to the channel. Morning, Brennan from Singapore. Coffee Scent. Coffee Scent. Coffee Scent. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. He said coffee scent. I got to show love. You buy me a coffee, I want to show you love. Morning from Singapore, Brennan. I await your review on my channel, Singlish Angler. Thank you, friend, for buying me a coffee. So I appreciate you already going kind of above and beyond. And once again, and showing love. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's like my version of super chats. So if you guys want to buy me a coffee, I greatly appreciate it. Fruitful Dialogues probably watching this on replay. Like, what the heck, Brennan? Shut up. Review my channel. But either way, thank you so much, Singlish Angler. So much. We have playlists. You have multiple playlists. So great. Don't forget, these are also searchable. And so we can use keywords in that. Hey, Kai, I believe. In Nor here, we discuss fruitful dialogues that ultimately unite humanity and make you feel less alone. Our mission is to help you become a better version of yourself, and we do so by reflecting on our past, present, and future. I love this. I love that concept. I just love this concept of a channel. Anytime I see like mental health, people trying to share their stories, I think it takes so much courage to kind of stand up and say, here's what I've gone through, here's what I've done. So I just want to tell you guys congratulations, because I love that you're going to affect so many people in a positive way. So I love that. We're here to spread love and show you that you're not alone, no matter what you're going through. Please join us to bring some more light to a seemingly dark world. That's legit. I don't know. I love that. I absolutely love this. I'm not like the keyword like guru, or like I'm not like overly crazy about keywords. All I say is just think keywords. May be able to throw some in here. But I love this description too. Great stuff. Great channel. Hopefully it was a great review, but legit. I don't know. I don't think we talk mental health enough in the world. And I think that we need more channels and people like that for sure. And on that note too, in the past for me, I started YouTube because my wife was going through cancer. It was the hardest time of our lives, like legit, right? Mood change. But she's in remission now. It was crazy, but YouTube got us through that. I cannot imagine not being a YouTuber. I can imagine sometimes taking a week off, because I do it, because sometimes I need it for my own mental health. If you need a break, take a break. But I got to say, YouTube got us through that hard time. So why did you start YouTube? I would love to hear why. Are you going to start YouTube, Rich?
After this last 3-4 weeks, yeah, I'm getting schooled.
Go
start my own channel.
There you go, man. You're going to know everything.
Well, I'm getting there. Trying to get some of that jargon down.
There you go, man. Let's see. My wife is in labor. Wish us luck. Just got to the hospital. You better keep watching, Rusty Blades. Don't leave this live stream. Congrats to you and your wife. Please keep us updated. That is super exciting, and I hope everything goes through safe for you guys, and hopefully it's quick. So, Rusty Blades, thank you so much for still stopping by when your wife is in labor. That's crazy. My wife would probably be screaming in my ear. I think I just got red from that. Like legit. Oh, I worked out like right before this stream too. So yeah, I did put a new shirt on though. So I guess that's like halfway taking a bath, like for real, but I will take a shower after. So don't worry, guys. I'm not nasty like that. Anyway, got to go to bed, school, been dumping stuff on me. But do not fear. Ender will be back next week and start showing back up in the streams. Sounds good, Ender. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate that. How do we do what? Sweet and Sour Kids, I would love to answer your question. Just let me know what your question is. How do you do what? Would love to hear. I think I need help with my banner mainly. Laugh out loud. It's very plain. Well, we could definitely take a look for sure. That's why I do this. I know how many big channels out there do channel reviews, but I swear it's like impossible to get your channel reviewed. So, I mean, I try too. I'm always looking for feedback. If you guys ever want to give me feedback, I'm always willing to listen to feedback. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you are, hit the like button, subscribe, click that bell if you're new here. What are you doing? Hit subscribe, click that bell. It's so much fun. Been a wonderful day to spend family time and making memories, because kids grow way too fast. I hear you. Way too fast. When you reviewed my channel last and talked about the banner, What color did you use besides red? Negasonic, can you fill out the form for me? And I can definitely pull that up. And if you guys send coffee, if you buy me a coffee, oh, Sweet and Sour Kids, that's what you're wondering. The link is in the description. So it's right there. It should say buy me a coffee. That's also the same place if you're looking for one-on-one consultations, like I got you. That's going to be the place to do that. We can look at your analytics and I can really like dive deeper into your channel and help you find a better vision for your channel. So make sure you check that out. But either way, if you want to like super chat, that's the buy me a coffee. Thanks for asking that. I appreciate it. You let me know. Please just let me know if you guys do. I want to make sure I say thank you. I'm the same, but after 20 failed attempts over 6 years, we bit the bullet and paid a guy. Yeah, I use Fiverr. I tell you, if you want to save money too on Fiverr, I got links. Like I say, it's all in the description. I try to make sure everything's there for you guys, all the resources that you need. Started a YouTube channel to increase beauty business, but I can tell now that it's going to be much more than that. Look forward to seeing where that takes you, La Diosa K. And yes, I did my last. Amazing. Let's see. YouTube is great. Very exciting to wake up and check the view count. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. Who's ready for the next review? Let's go ahead and pull up our next channel. Oh, that's easy. Negasonic. Actually, you just asked. So let's go ahead. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, the banner. I'm trying to remember from the last review. You may want to go back and check that out, Negasonic. I'm not sure, but I think maybe I can't remember the top of my head what was mentioned in the review itself. Let me see. Let me see what the content's about again. Batman, popular uploads, created playlists, so you have different games. I can't remember the top of my head. It's really not a bad banner, though. Let's Play's Top 10s Rants. And I think that was something we kind of talked about. But 62 subscribers, you already have a vision for where you want to take your channel. So I think that's good for now. I do. I wouldn't say niche down, super specific. You don't want to do that when you first start. You got to find yourself, find your audience, find your content, enjoy it, and get in a groove. Then really start with that keyword research and all that other stuff. But for right now, Let's Play's Top 10s Rants. That's cool. Your why can change. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, finding your why, what's your value proposition? Why do you make videos? Why should somebody subscribe? And it just helps the audience know they came to the right place and actually helps you with your content so you're not steering off in a bunch of different directions. But when we start YouTube, it's all right to be a lot more broad and not think so narrow at first because you're still trying to find your groove. Spider-Man 4 Part 4, 4. Mega Man X, okay, remastered. But yeah, I can't remember the top of my head what colors, but I think like having red on red, I mean, it kind of really doesn't. I see what you're trying to do to kind of make it pop a little bit, but yeah, I can't remember the top of my head. Still not a bad banner though, especially for your first banner. And playthrough list in here. So once again, we can use that subscribe link, that says subscribe. We already covered that. And if you're just coming in, just want to welcome you. Welcome to the channel reviews. And yeah, Negasonic, I think that's what I got so far. Can't really think of much else. Let me see here. Okie dokie, I'm probably going to go with purple rather than red. Okay. Oh, purple. Okay. Not a bad idea. Take the numbers out of your name. Yeah, and I figure Negasonic 117 is probably like your streamer name or your, I don't know. I haven't gamed in like forever, but you know what I mean. So, but once again, something, maybe if it was just Negasonic, I can agree with you because we can assume that this is gaming, having Deadpool in there, and then based off of your profile icon, I would probably maybe rethink the profile icon itself. But Negasonic, I could see like what you're doing. It kind of looks like a Sonic Dragon kind of in a way. But we want it to be as clear as day what your content's going to be about. But like I said, I'm not going to go too harsh on your channel. I'm not going to go super in. I mean, it looks like you've been on YouTube for a minute. but it looks like you've been trying to like find your way and figure out exactly what type of content you want to make. So, but having low views for, I think, as long as you've probably been on, we really probably need to think, okay, once again, what is searchable, what is trending, and that's what we're going to want to probably do for future games. That's what I would do. Either stick to one game, be really good at it, like do something different. You're the best at the game, or it's funnier than other channels. I mean, you have to think about what is your why, what makes you different as a gamer, as an influencer. It doesn't matter what niche you're in. But yeah, that would be my feedback to you, friend. Slothloaf, yeah, we could pull up your channel. Did you do updates? I would love to hear what your updates are. And let me see something. Okay. Cool. All right. And let's see. Reagan V Films made it. What's up, friend? Welcome. Was editing school footage? I know you've been busy, man. You've been busy. I didn't want to confuse it with Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Interesting. Well, I mean, you still have the time to rethink your profile name. You have that option. You don't have to stick with that. You can come up with something else or keep it the way it is, but that's completely up to you. Slothloaf. It's like deja vu. I'm a small Minecraft YouTube channel. Please show my channel. I'll fill out the link in the description and we can pull it up. Empower Code. What's up, friend? How you doing? Welcome back. Not the Real McCoy. Good day from Australia. Welcome. Welcome. I would love to go to Australia. Is shadow banning a thing? And if, for example, I watch one of your videos 10 times, is that 10 views or only one coming from the same channel? That's a really good question. I think like shadow banning has definitely become an interesting topic. I mean, you hear about super large channels all of a sudden like losing views or just crazy stuff. So I don't know if like necessarily shadow banning is a thing, but what I would say is it's interesting from Twitter to YouTube to all the platforms. Like you have freedom of speech, but if it's not in line a lot of times with that platform, it's kind of interesting what you see out there. So I don't really get too political here, but I think if you were to watch a video 10 times, it all depends on like if you're watching 10 times and then you're just inactive. So let's just say you're doing watch for watch and all that stuff. I can tell you right now that won't work. But if you have a video on repeat 10 times, I mean, I'm pretty sure that would probably count as a view. I'm interested to hear why, but either way, not the Real McCoy, welcome. Changed our screen name after 5 years. Used to be Godforsaken Customs, but I was building trucks and houses, etc. at the time. See, that's crazy how much our why can change. You never know. For real, though. For real, though. Yes, agreed. Keep pressing forward, Negasonic. 100%. Keep doing your thing. Hey, Auditing Britain. I will make you a great banner. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. People networking. And let's move on to our next channel. That's going to be, we got Void. Okay. Void's friend. Okay. All right, cool. Divine Hyena will be our next channel review. So please let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know what you think about the banner. Let me know about everything as we go through this channel. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be cut off on mobile. And I'm going to mention something else here in a minute, but I want to just check. Divine. Man, I'm not even in YouTube. Okay. So, okay. No, it actually looks good on mobile. So this is just so you guys see, this is what I got for mobile. So actually cuts in good. And so here's the thing. If you're trying to promote Twitch or any other type of social platform outside of YouTube, the only time I would tell you not to do that is if YouTube isn't your number one platform. So people come here, they're more interested in Discord, they're more interested in Twitter, so on and so forth. There's a good chance that they can go over those platforms, like I said earlier. So I would just think about that. So if YouTube's your number one, we want to keep them on YouTube. Besides that, interesting banner. And we have the Twitch, and we have this link to Discord. So once again, we can have this say subscribe and then put the link here that will do the auto prompt. So that's what I would say on that. Just to say this, Brendan, he does Minecraft stuff. Yeah, I would really hope so based off the banner. So on that note, I think the banner makes it very clear what the channel's about. I don't know if the channel name or the icon gives away the fact that it's Minecraft, but you guys can let me know what you think. Not the real McCoy says, thanks, Brendan. I was thinking more of words banned by YouTube. Apparently, there is a long list. Yeah, I don't doubt that for a minute. I don't doubt that for a minute. I believe that there is a certain type of control out there. Just my opinion. That's why I say I don't even really get into it. But yeah, there's probably certain things that platforms don't want out there. And got to be aware of that. Hey, and by the way, shout out to the person who hit dislike. Does that ever happen to you guys? People hit dislike before you even go live. So shout out to that person too. Shout out to all you guys here getting dislikes too, because that's a great example that not everybody's going to like our content. There's going to be people out there that go out of their way, or there's going to be people that show love and really behind closed doors, they don't like you. So interestingly enough, you can't win everybody. So let's see here. I clicked on the dog icon and it took me somewhere else. Interesting. All right, so let's move on. So we have channel keywords here. So you could do long tail keywords here. I mean, TikTok is very general, Skyward. So I mean, I would do long tail keywords once again to help YouTube know what our channel is about and who our audience should be. Hive Skywars. We have the weekly upload, more like monthly, past streams, YouTube Shorts with Joe. So yeah, I would probably put some keywords in these, or just make them more specific on like what the playlists are about, or expand on your playlists. And then when you're streaming, I would also do custom thumbnails for every single one of your stream. Even if you switch some things around, I see that you're kind of like putting a different background for some of them, but yeah, I would probably make it more unique. That way you have more replay value there, and your click-through rate would go up for these too. So I would try to maybe expand on your live stream thumbnails. But I do like that you have like backgrounds and then you have the character up close. I think that's pretty cool. But it's like all the thumbnails are extremely similar. And but it looks like your older ones were pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to want to improve your click-through rate. You've been on YouTube for 3 years. And I mean, congrats on almost hitting 1,000 subscribers. So I think that's really legit. But I do think that your click-through rate would go up. So would your views. And actually, what's just crazy, according to TubeBuddy, is actually when I'm A/B testing thumbnails, it's crazy that they show you that your watch time increases with better thumbnails. Crazy. So moving forward, I think that would be really helpful, especially since you are live streaming. I know it's going to be additional work. I know that's not what you want to hear, but I do believe it'll help. Oh yeah, you got a whole bunch of playlists. Let's see, the about. Obviously, I play video games. I'm okay, I guess, but that doesn't matter. Sub for a left-hand reveal at 1,000. Sub, please. So why though? So this is why we talk about that value proposition. The same reason that we're also kind of missing it in the banner too. How many people out there play Minecraft? So I think this is a good example. And just the same reason that so many people give YouTube advice, or people game, or people do, I don't know, everything. What makes you different? What makes you kind of stand out? What's your why? What is it? Why should somebody subscribe? So I always feel like it really does kind of steer me away from subscribing when somebody says subscribe and they're not telling me why I should. Instead, it feels like I'm just another number. So for inclusion, like, hey, welcome to Divine Hyena. Here, you blah, 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 blah. And I think I'm okay on YouTube, but you can be the judge of that. Here, I'm always, or here, you can always enjoy, you know what I mean? Like, kind of get into that, because it's just a lot of like, hey, subscribe, go to my Discord. And it's like, well, how about we try to keep them in your videos and not steer them away on Discord and then tell them why they should sub. So hopefully that's helpful to you. I would expand on your about section. Yeah. What do you guys think? You guys are chatting away. I'm missing. I got to catch up with you guys. We have Istallion. Okay. Let me be the next review. I go in order, so just make sure that you fill it out. And then, yeah, we could pull you up, but we're going to go in order. Void Killer says, quick question. And by the way, if you guys have questions, please let me know. So this is channel reviews, but this is also my time to really give back to the community, or for people coming in that just have some hanging questions and just can't get them answered. So please ask. And both, like I say, myself and the community can really help you. I'll help the best I can from my own experience and what I've learned. So quick question, Brendan, what's your tips on live streams, since that's what he does? So one, I would say it's the keyword research here all the titles are the same exact thing. So switch up your titles and have a reason why, once again, people should go live. Have searchable content even for live streams. Change the thumbnails for every live stream. It's kind of like, hey, I'll just go ahead and just use the same thumbnail. I'll just use the same title. There's a couple words that are kind of switched around, but imagine if it was like how to something in Minecraft and you're showing people what that is, or whatever it is. And like I said, I still don't know what makes this Minecraft channel different from others, but that's what I would do for the live streams. Treat it like it's normal content. Don't switch it up, or at least do your best. Like I probably don't put as much time, to be honest, in my live stream thumbnails as I probably should, but I still try to make them unique, switch a couple things around, and make sure that, if it's working, it's working. But we don't want to just copy over those live streams, thumbnails and titles. So, yep, I think that would help. As far as the content itself, I don't really know. But yeah, it's like we're just vibing on Hive. But it's like we're just watching you play Minecraft. So I would say, like, teach us something or entertain us in a certain way. You wouldn't like. I would start researching content and making videos that's searchable. That's what I would do. Does going live just reach the channel's subscribers? No. So you'll actually see people who come in here who are like, hey, I've never been here before. And so no, it doesn't. And also the same thing for replay value. Here's the thing. A lot of people just go live. So I would say, like, this channel goes live a lot. And a lot of channels do that. But you have to think the replay value that you get from long form live streams, it's not going to be probably close to what you would get from regular videos. Like, regular videos are strategic. That's what we have to do. We have to be strategic about our content. We have to have a vision. Now, for many channels starting off, you don't have that yet. So stick around, keep posting. Let me be a part of your journey. Hit subscribe, click that bell. But not everybody wants to watch a long, like, live stream. So think about, like, the people who are subscribed to my channel. I don't expect people to go back and sit through these reviews or Q&As and watch 3 hours of content. That's why many channels have clips, and they'll clip their content. So, and I feel like the replay value for those is a lot higher probably on a big channel. But yeah, we want to make regular formed content too. So that would be another thing probably, actually, because you're streaming a lot and it's a lot more work to make custom thumbnails. It's a lot more work to do keyword research. Post less, research more, make more of an impact. But absolutely, live streams will also reach out to new viewers. I don't play games, but what is the deal with Minecraft? Looks like it came out of the 90s. Minecraft's huge. Minecraft is like really big. The free guy. Hello, I'm the free guy. Hello, I'm Brendan Sparks. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you have a good time. We are reviewing our next channel. We're actually about to pull up here in a second. I just want to make sure if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Would going live help with the kids channel? So my last channel was in the kids niche, and it was extremely helpful before the FTC and COPPA came out. So, you know, when you're posting your videos and you say it's made for kids, that content, like, people don't get notified like they do for regular videos. YouTube pushes those videos out in a different way. You know, there is no community tab when you do reach 1,000 subscribers. Like, I got all that taken away from me because the content was made for children. But to answer your question, that's why actually a lot of people went to like parenting rather than making content for kids. Would going live help with the kids channel? Yeah, I think just be careful because I believe you want to make sure that you're in the video too. So be mindful of that. I think that was another rule that they came up with. So just be mindful. But going live, I believe it helps you engage your current audience, provide value to your current audience. And if you guys see, actually a lot of videos that I'm probably going to be putting out are going to be probably geared towards somebody who's brand new to YouTube, because I have a lot probably for everybody that's here that's been around for a little while and looking to grow. And that's why I love these live streams, and that's why I love opening it up to Q&A. And I mean, I'll still post stuff on how to grow, but helping somebody who's brand new, who's thinking about starting a channel, they just got started, and then helping them kind of go on this journey through all the videos. Like, that's the value that I'm looking for. I remember what it was like starting and struggling and feeling alone. And even as I grew my channel to, I don't know, it was like 1.4 something thousand. And then I stopped posting on that channel, but I just always felt alone until I actually met Callie Reseller Lewis, and we're still boys to this day. But yeah. This is the Rode NT1A. And once again, I have links for everything that I'm using in the description, Influential Finance. But I also use the Focusrite, the Scarlett 2i2, so which phantom powered, and it works great. And I think that's fairly good priced too. But yeah, one of my favorite things about this microphone is that it actually comes as a bundle. The arm doesn't, but like all this, the pop filter and all that comes with it. So yeah, hopefully it's coming through okay. Let's go ahead and get started with our next channel that we are reviewing, and that's Singlish Angler. Once again, friend, thank you so much for buying me a coffee. I greatly appreciate that. And so if any of you guys want to go above and beyond, once again, the link for buy me a coffee, it's like the other version of Super Chats. Just let me know if you do. Please do that. And please hit the like button if you're having a good time. We're pulling up Singlish Angler. All right, friend. So when we're looking at the banner here, the first thing I can already tell you is that when we're looking at this on mobile, we want to be mindful, like Singlish Angler, you're probably going to want somewhere in the middle, because when we're looking at this on mobile, it's going to cut your letters. So we were kind of talking about that earlier, but just imagine how many people probably pull up your channel using mobile, or at least will in the future. So here you go. This is what it looks like on mobile. We got GLISH and then ANG. So what I would say, honestly, is just reformat it, fix it up a little bit. We also want to be clear 100% on what your channel is about. I'm not asking you to be, once again, strategic about your content. I'm not asking you to dive deep into analytics. We're just getting started, 24 subscribers, 4 videos. Congratulations on getting started. But with your banner, like I'm thinking like patriotic. I'm thinking like patriotic enlightenment. Like I don't really know. Like that's like the feeling I get. Happy and patriotic. Red, white, and blue with the sun out in the clouds. So just to give you an example, according to like say the profile icon in the banner, we don't really know what the content's about. So we call that our why. So we can put that maybe like under Singlish Angler, or if you have your face in your videos, put that. Like your first video here, small, like you're showing yourself. So I would probably throw yourself here in your banner somewhere, especially if you're showing your face in your content. And let me see. I don't know if you're still here, but either way, we have small cats are annoying. And let's go to your about. Let's see if you changed your about. Currently smashing Singapore catfish. Next destination is Indonesia, then Malaysia. Searching out hidden jungle pools from the biggest fish we can find. And we use British methods of fishing bolt rigs. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's like really specific for your description, which is fine. But yeah, like welcome to Singlish Angler. Let's see, what did you say? Next destination. We found some methods of fishing. Currently smashing Singapore catfish. Welcome to Singlish Angler, where you will enjoy catching catfish, carp, and other types of rare fish that you probably that you won't see on other channels. From destinations like Indonesia and Malaysia, you get to go to hidden jungle pools for the biggest fish around, or something like that. So throwing the word "you" in there, sharing more of your value proposition, and then with your banner itself, like I wouldn't even guess. Like I know we have angler in there, but I don't even know, like I don't want to say what type of fish, but I really don't have the idea like this is a fishing channel. So I would just say that. But congrats on getting started. That is super exciting. 3 weeks ago, I would just say also good job. I mean, you at least created a banner. So that's great. You have great views. Small cats are annoying. Mushroom bread is a must. Amazing results from our new bait. So I'm interested to see where you're getting your views from, if you're sharing them, say, on Reddit or anything like that, because that's a lot of views, especially for just starting off 4 videos within 3 weeks. So I would actually love to hear where the views are coming from. And in the future, we're going to want to convert those viewers into subscribers. And the only way to do that is to continue posting, friend. Keep doing what you're doing. Improve on the thumbnails. Just keep, then start, eventually you'll start learning about keyword research and all this other stuff. But awesome start. Awesome start. So that is my review for Singlish Angler. And I hope you enjoyed the review. So there's always going to be things that we need to improve. I need to improve on many things on my channel. And that's just what makes us better. The moment we think that we have it all figured out, I am not that guy. I am not Mr. YouTube guru. I have all the answers. I am Brendan, who's here to help you along your journey based off of my experience and what I learned from other big channels. I've spent like the last 2.5 years, literally almost 3 years, nonstop learning, taking notes, applying it, and seeing that it works, and just wanting to share that with you. So yeah, congrats on the views from the UK too. Sweet. Got a lot of love for UK, and got quite a few channels from the UK here. So that's super cool. Next up, we have Influential Finance. If you guys are having a good time, once again, please hit that like button. And yeah, me and Influential Finance, we're chilling in Clubhouse. So it's just super cool to see you come in. And so here we go. I really like the banner, Influential Finance, new videos every week. And we have the different links, stuff like that. Track your network, subscribe, and notifications. So that goes to your email address. Did you use Fiverr for this? Because I mean, it looks like a good banner. It looks like something from Fiverr. And once again, if you guys aren't familiar with Fiverr, got a link down below. It's legit. But we have subscribe and turn on notifications, but we don't have a link here for people to subscribe. So yeah, friend, let's just say it's youtube.com/influential finance. At the end, we'll put that question mark sub underscore confirmation equals 1. And that way, once again, the auto prompted display will come up and say, are you sure you want to subscribe to Influential Finance? So we're telling them to subscribe, but there's nowhere here for them to do that. And I would probably just remove all these external links. How to become a millionaire investing $250 per month. All right. What's going on, chat? What do you guys think? I need to do talking head videos. I do screen recording only. Yeah, I mean, if that'd be a good step forward, EMP tech repairs for sure. That's what I would do if you're not doing it. Well, yeah, what do you guys think so far? I mean, I like the blue color. I think it really stands out. I'm interested to see how many videos you have. You have 28 videos. Man, you're off to a great start. We have shorts here, uploads, popular uploads, creative playlists. I mean, I would do single playlists here too. Think Media, Graham Stephan. Okay. Let's see. Expense ratios, dumb. Okay, 5 dumb money mistakes people make. It's a good thumbnail. Invest your emergency fund. I mean, so a lot of these are expressions and then words and then the color blue. So I would try to maybe think outside of that. How to calculate your net worth. I mean, I would probably relevancy. So how to calculate your net worth. I don't know how searchable that is. I don't know how the competition is for that. But like calculate, I'd probably like maybe hold a calculator or something like that. Like really think strategically about the thumbnails because they do seem very simplified. They look professional. I'll definitely give you that. But it's kind of like the blue background and then text. The blue background, the text. And then, I mean, for shorts, you're creating, these are all shorts. I didn't notice that at first, but how to pay off debt. Snowball versus debt avalanche. Okay. And then what I would do too is look at your competition and see what their thumbnails look like because you're standing out amongst them. Third stimulus update, 5 powerful ways to spend. I mean, your topics are great though. How to invest mistakes to avoid, 5 investing mistakes to avoid in your 20s. That's good. No, I think your keywords are good. And I just think that maybe think about your thumbnails before you hit record. And I think that would probably help you unless you're doing that, but they just seem very simplified. And maybe if you try to, like how to become a millionaire investing $250 per month. Getting good views off your shorts. That's good. Yeah. So that's kind of like my thoughts, I think, with your thumbnails. Great, nevertheless. We have 7 months ago you got started, and I think right off the bat, like your thumbnails still look impressive. But how do we know that this blue works? How do we know that another color doesn't work? So that's what I would say too. 5 problems way to spend your $1,400 stimulus, so you're hitting up that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess that'd be my thing there. I think your banner looks good. I think we should add the subscribe link. I think if anything, we don't need all the external links and ads because we don't want to steer people away from your channel. And then I think the thumbnails look good. They look professional, but do they stand out amongst your competition? Does that color blue work? Would a different color work better? And don't think theme, think click. And I think that would help because when we come to your channel, it's a lot of blue. And a lot of times you may do like yellow on the next one and people are like, oh, what's that? And it automatically is going to catch somebody's attention, but the thumbnails still look good. Playlists. I would probably do long tail keywords for your playlist too. Best money tips for beginners in 2021. Something like that. Relevance and long tailed will help those be more searchable. Thank you for checking out Influential Finance on YouTube. My name is Carlos. I am a certified account, personal expert. Like many of you, I grew up in a household where money was not talked about. If you were struggling. Awesome. No, I like your description. I think your about is spot on. I upload videos weekly and hope to always create content that answers your questions and that teaches you something new. Your description is like spot on in my opinion. Looks good. I actually want to see this. Why? That'd be my question there too. Why? And check your analytics too, because a lot of channels we like to state like subscribe in the beginning. One, we leave out the why, but a lot of times we're not delivering value. Like one of the best things we could do is kind of like give a really hot tip and then boom, then ask people to subscribe and click the bell. So I would just say like maybe think that way too. And that could maybe help you in the future and see if people are like kind of just skipping over that because people like there could be maybe you're a minute in or a minute and a half. People are like, oh, I did not know that. And by the way, subscribe and click that bell because I got more tips, not just in this video, but in more videos because this is the place, you know, something like that and make it quick and snappy. We have video overlays. That's good for talking head video because it can get really redundant and really boring. And then what I actually learned recently, and I would love to share this with everybody, is actually with our I'm having I'm brain dumping right now. With our chapters, a lot of times we like to use the word intro. Most of us do. And actually, it was a great tip that channel makers gave. It said, don't put intro because the moment that we do, people already skip ahead of it because they feel like there's no value there. So think about that in the future. I want to share that with everybody. Like I said, I'm always trying to gather information all over the place. I think there's always something to learn. There's people who are more data driven, like Roberto Blake and channel makers. There's more people I feel like are like really relatable and just, I guess, charismatic and stuff. Like you have like Sean Cannell and Benji, like those are two peas in a pod. You have like really outspoken, crazy haired Brian G. Johnson. Like they all have their own different value there. But channel makers is one of those that are like really data driven. And that was a great tip for retention. And so people just don't click ahead. So hopefully that helps. Brown Dog Prospecting. Hello, my channel is a mess. Laugh aloud. We'll sit back and watch for a bit. Welcome to the channel. No problem at all. I'm here to help. If you have any questions, please let me know. From Australia as well. Super cool. Yeah, we have some people. I think we had somebody else here from Australia. Okay, and let's see who we have up next. But first, let's see. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. What do you think about using Instagram to communicate with subscribers since the community tab and comments are turned off on kids' channels? Will that actually hurt us in the long run? I don't believe so because you have no way to communicate. Honestly, that was one of the big reasons, Sweet and Sour Kids, that really steered me away from continuing making kids content because as much as I was building those memories, and I'm so happy, it's so cool looking back on them. I made all the videos private now, but that's what I did. I utilized Instagram. I mean, nowadays you could probably like use Discord, excuse me, something like that. But yeah, you don't really have much of an option. So maybe create a Facebook group or create a place where you can build community because it's impossible, in my opinion, for, like I said, like inclusion or getting feedback and comments. And so, yeah, I wouldn't steer you away from that at all. But what I would say is if you are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all that, and your channel isn't your main focus, then don't neglect your channels, what I would say. Because a lot of times the more that we're spreading ourselves, we're putting ourselves out there in different platforms, we're spreading ourselves more thin. And then in the end, our channel kind of takes a beating. So I would think that way too. But yeah, why not? Use Instagram. Calorie Cell Lewis, what's up, friend? Welcome. Welcome. I was talking about you earlier And thanks for always supporting, brother. Always appreciate you. I'm not good at scripting. Do you have any tips? So I would start off with key points. So everybody, it's completely up to you. I like to have key points and then like freestyle it straight up like 8 Mile style. And but what I would do is start with key points. And if you want to script, you can. And every time I feel like I try to script, I feel like I'm not myself. But I think a lot of YouTubers, they start off with scripting and then you kind of like build this confidence to then just focus on the key points because you're the expert in your channel. Whatever you're doing, that's the goal. You become known for something, whatever that is. You're going to be more comfortable speaking in front of the camera because this is the place that you want to be. This is your creative place. So I would just say that start off with what your video's about. It should usually mimic your title, and then like go from there. Come up with whatever your topic's going to be. So just like we did earlier, how to deal with depression. So in that case, I would think like, okay, well, how to deal with depression? Well, I would look at 5-10 tips. But here's the thing, Slothwolf. Every niche is different. Look at the channels that you look up to. See how they do it. What is it that keeps you around and keeps you engaged? How are they starting those videos off? How are they keeping your attention? Why do you click on their videos? So I would say think about that and look at kind of like maybe not how they script their videos, but see like the pacing of that video or videos. But I prefer key points because I'll talk like forever. And so I kind of get like lost in my thoughts and then I veer away, which I know that we can edit and then cut that out. But hopefully that helps. Start with key points and then go from there. Yes, there's so many awesome resources that anyone wanted to succeed on YouTube has no excuses. Absolutely. Yeah, there's many resources available, but how many people take the resources and then apply them? I didn't do that for a long time. I made sure to show up for video influencers every Saturday. I made sure to watch like every Think Media video, Brian G, and all the other channels. I was like, ooh, that's cool. And I just like that was about it. I was like, ooh, interesting. And then sure enough, I eventually started applying those things and then I learned from my own experience. But there's awesome resources, but are we utilizing the resources? Are we taking advice and implementing it, or are we just listening? So that'd be my thing. One question: why am I having to resubscribe to my friend? Is this a YouTube algorithm? I mean, I've never really heard of that. The only reason I could think that you would be unsubscribed is because maybe you weren't active and YouTube removed you as a subscriber because you simply subscribed and weren't engaged in the content. That's the only thing I could think of. Other than that, it could be by accident. Growth Angie, hello, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Naughty buddy, what's going on? Love to see you guys come back. Yeah, I did the same thing, kept thinking myself right out of starting. Awesome. Brendan, can I get the channel review too? For sure. Fill out the link in the description. I got you. Next up, we have Auditing Britain. And if you guys are having a good time, please hit that like button. I'd greatly appreciate that. If you're new, subscribe and click that bell. So Auditing Britain. Oh, that's crazy. I think I was recently actually looking at this. That's kind of crazy. That is interesting. Somehow, some way, I think I came across one of these videos actually recently. All right. So, Auditing Britain. So let's go ahead and first off say congrats on 105,000 subscribers with 190 videos. Wild. Auditing Britain photography is not a crime, okay? But let's go ahead and because I think a lot of times we can look at something like this and be like, oh, what feedback do I have? They have it all figured out. Let's go ahead and erase the thought that there's 105,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and do that. So, do you have an understanding of what this channel is about based off the channel name and the banner? We'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you understand what this channel is about based upon the banner, the channel name, and the channel icon. Please let me know. So one of the things that I think is I think it's definitely readable and makes sense for a channel banner. What I also think is, I mean, I would for sure put a subscribe link here too. I mean, you're obviously gaining subscribers, but I would go ahead and put that here just because I feel like you're just missing out on people hitting that button. But let's see. Photography in Britain. Oh, okay. Naughty Buddy filled out the form. Okay, sounds good. Auditing Britain shows up in my recommended all the time. But I think that's a great point. Photography in Britain. Photography is not a crime. Okay. So we have police audit, UK police, UK audits, Great Britain, and audits. So, man, just once again, congrats on 190 views, and to get those type of results is just wild. I would expand. I would definitely put more playlists here. I don't know how many playlists you have. Okay, I would create playlists. I would go ahead and create those, put those here. Your content's already searchable. You've already gained a dumb amount of subscribers. I think many of us, like, that's a goal that many people want to get to one day, and you've been able to achieve that. One, since you're here in the channel reviews, I think that you have something to offer, gaining this amount of subscribers in this amount of time. So if you would like Auditing Britain, please share that in the chat, because I think there's always something to learn. But I would create playlists. I would put those here, go to your customization in your YouTube studio, and then add those playlists here. You have uploads, but you're already searchable. So I would do popular uploads by Auditing Britain, or most recent videos by Auditing Britain. Popular, so I would expand on your playlist, put those here, and your name's already searchable. So I feel like there's value there. For your, I mean, it's really interesting. I think just like the topic in itself is extremely interesting, because if you were to ask me, like, based off of the thumbnails, powerful thumbnail there. We have powerful thumbnail there. Some of these, there's just like a regular picture. And so, I mean, I don't really know. I would really have to dive into something similar to this type of content. I mean, I think they're high resolution, like, photos, but I feel like it's like you go to the location, you take a picture of the police. Essex police is the only way. Okay. But your replay value, or your amount of views is really good. I don't know. I like that picture. That's really cool. But here's the thing. And here's the thing. What you're doing is working. So here, why would I say, hey, let's go ahead and switch it up? Obviously, when you go to a location and in your titles, you're stating where you're going, and also taking a picture of the police wherever that location is, that is obviously working. So I'm definitely not going to be the one to say, go ahead and switch up, like, really anything in that sense, because what you're doing is working, and you're gaining a lot of subscribers from that. So 6 years ago, but it looks like you really started posting a year ago. That's when you really kind of like went in, which is so interesting, because I mean, you have part 1 of 2, part 3 of 5. Like, I don't know. There's something about this that I feel like you created a need for a problem. People are obviously entertained in the fact that they want to know about either the corruption or the content you're posting. So I would continue to play with your thumbnails. So like this, like the red text. I mean, if I'm going to really be technical here, the red text is really hard to read. And the thumbnails you have without text, they seem to work. But the ones that you have with text, you can't read them. So I could only imagine if you really did take more time in your thumbnails. I mean, I feel like the sky's the limit, because the topics that you have, people are obviously wanting, and they're coming back, and you're increasing. So that'd be my take. That'd be my take. And it actually seems like this yellow works well. I could read it actually a lot better. I like how you have a dark background here, but then you have the 100K in white. That makes a lot more sense than the older ones. So I can already see the improvements moving forward. So like that's super strong. But yeah, it's good stuff. AB is Pinnacle News correspondent. Properly. Yeah. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But yeah, like Ladiosa K says, it's working. It's working. People love to watch cop interactions and Karens. Yeah. Yeah, clap emoji for auditing Britain. Clap emoji for auditing Britain. I mean, we really 190 videos. I'll just say it, like, that's crazy. The only thing I could think of is if you had older content, you've been really around, and then you deleted a bunch of old videos. So like that, I don't know. But 26 million views in 190 videos, that's wild. So I think that there's a lot there. Yes, I agree, Brendan. Thank you so much for the review. So far, I will make some changes. Cool. But yeah, like I said, auditing Britain, if you have any tips that you have for anybody, maybe like what really influenced you to kind of go this route, was that something that really influenced you? I don't know. I would really like to hear that. And because, like I said, you're creating an answer for a need, and there's no doubt in that. No doubt. Candid camera for the police. Yeah. Yeah, he's smashing it. No doubt, godforsaken. Eric, where you been? Been here?
I've been hiding.
Not you, Rich.
Oh.
It's not about you, Richard, all the time.
All about me.
It's not. Screwed up my mojo.
Oh, not again.
I know. Okay. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Eric, Ben here. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm special sometimes. I try to keep an eye on the chat. Eric, let me know what updates you've made to the channel. We'd love to hear. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, whenever we open doors, it chimes. If you guys hear that noise, I'm so used to it. So, yeah, Eric, I've been here the whole time. Eric, what have you updated on your channel? So you posted a new mashup vid. I started to gain thousands of views and subs on my last mashup. All right. Yes, you have. So I should read the form before I ask. That's why I have a section in there that says, what have you improved? Anyways, thank you for filling that out, Eric. So look at this. Electronomia Fire Sky High Part 2. We got almost 5,000 views from a month ago. Let me see something here real quick. So what was it? Go ahead, Eric, if you would like to talk about it. What do you think? I mean, looking at your analytics, are you able to see where those views came from? Like, what was it? Was it a lot of impressions? Was like, where are you gaining those views? So yeah, I'd be interested, because I mean, it's still a similar thumbnail, but is it the title literally itself, Electronomia? Is that becoming searchable? So are you showing up in search, or is YouTube just promoting this video? I mean, where is that coming from? Browse features. Yo, that's really cool though. So the goal is really going to be, so a good example, converting 4.4 thousand views. That's like a really great opportunity. Take notes, and let's go ahead and probably double down in some sort of way with that probably titling Electronomia, something about that. And browse features, huh? Yeah. I would double down. And I think that's interesting. A month ago, that video came out and you have almost 5,000 views. So I'll just go ahead and say it. Congratulations. It was mostly featured. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's good stuff, friend. And what was it else that you said? Started getting thousands of subs, views and subs on my last mashup. So that's cool. So let's just think in the future, as we're continuing to make videos, working on converting those subscribers to, or those viewers to subscribers. So if you're making similar content to this, people are watching that video and you're delivering that, especially if you like enjoying that type of content, I would just whoop, 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 keep giving them what they want. Unless you're not really into that and you don't want to be known as a Electronomia channel, then I would reconsider that. So hopefully that helps. But by the way, the recent buy load vid, the thumbnail was made by the free guy. Cool. We have such, and that's the thing, you guys, we have such a legit community here. I say it all the time, but when other channels come in here, they say it. I'm telling you now, we have a legit community. And like always, if you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying these reviews, please hit like and join our community. Hit subscribe, click that bell if you're looking to start and grow on YouTube. And I think that's just a really great example. Like, see, having a channel come in, like Auditing Britain. And I just love the fact that no matter where people are on the journey, I do think that there's always something to learn. There's always something to improve. So I love seeing channels like that come in. But regardless, I'm here to help any channel, regardless where you are in your journey. All right, give me 1 second here. I was going to say hello to you until you started posting crazy stuff. All right, so let's move on. Yeah, growth. Angie, I just went ahead and blocked. Have I missed Rosie going for a neighborhood run during another live? If you guys missed that, yeah, my dog just decided to just poof, run away. Luckily, my neighbor was there to save the day. But I was like, Rosie, she just never came back. And I'm like, what the heck? And my neighbor came out. Luckily, he was outside. My dog just went, phew, ran down the street. Small dogs, small brains. Sorry for dog lovers if you're offended, but I still think that's true. A lot harder training smaller dogs. Yeah, Salthoff, I don't promote channels. I mean, we kind of go through this every live stream. I mean, you're always here, but I don't promote channels. I help channels, and YouTube promotes your videos by you mastering the fundamentals. So you fill out the form, I could pull out your channel. But I mean, honestly, if there's not improvements, then I'll have to take a look for myself. Brown Dog Prospect, it says, enjoyed my time here. Lots to think about. Great advice and channel. Thank you. Thank you for that feedback. I really do appreciate that. Appreciate you hanging out with us too. And like I said, hopefully you allow me to be a part of your journey. I would really like that. And I'm definitely here to help you. And I'll tell you right now, if the channels that are coming back in these reviews, I don't know if you guys want to share your experience, say with this channel or the advice that you've been given, and if your channels have grown. I would love for you guys to share that. I love hearing the feedback that you guys are getting from this channel. So, and from the community itself, that's what it's all about, right? So, but maybe you're on edge and you're like, yeah, I don't know if this guy knows what he's talking about. I would love to hear what the community has to say. The free guy says, love the atmosphere. I just subbed. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Hashtag Sparks Gang. And let's see. Question. I'm having troubles figuring out content for a channel. Should I change it to a reaction channel? Shards, I can't answer that for you, my friend. I mean, if you got to experiment. So try to do reaction, but I think you're creating so many different channels that, I mean, are we really putting in a lot of effort in Shards of Gaming? So that would be my question to you. I feel like, you'll make videos every single day and you get really excited about trying something new and you're starting additional channels. What I think is you should take all that focus that you have and continue to experiment with Shards of Gaming and then try to figure out exactly what Shards of Gaming is all about. figure out your why and do all those things. So I wouldn't say like, if you're trying to figure out content for another channel, I would say figure out your current channel. And then when you grow to your goal, then eventually start expanding out and considering different avenues for different channels. That's what I would suggest. I call it for what it is. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Unsubscribe. No, don't do that. I just try to be real with you guys. For real, for real. Should I change it to reaction? Okay, great advice, great people. A world of experience. Yes, thank you, God Forsaken Country. Appreciate that. Naughty Buddy, yep, we'll be pulling up the next channel here in a second. Don't forget to like the stream. And whoever hit the dislike button, please remove your dislike. Sorry, it's all good, man. It's all good. You know, people, I don't know. I don't know if I want to call it hate, but haters gonna hate, right? They're not going anywhere. Always great advice here. I went back and did some things on my page after your last stream. So please keep us up to date on the results and how your channel does, please. And if you're just coming in, we have a Facebook group. You can join it. You don't have to, but the conversation continues throughout the week. I'm glad I met everyone here and now peace with Brendan on Clubhouse. No doubt, Angie. And I love that your YouTube Shorts video started blowing up. You guys are putting in the work. Those of you that are putting in the work and implementing changes and listening to advice and actually applying it, that comment wasn't geared towards anybody, but it's just, that is truly, if you're looking to grow on YouTube, that's what it's all about. People who've been around are still asking me like, how's your channel growing? Like, I'm just doing exactly what I'm suggesting to you all. Like, for, you know, that's the honest truth. I'm not doing sub for sub, watch for watch. I've did all that in the past, and I promise you now, it doesn't work. I talk about it all the time. I'm releasing 3 gaming vids a week and 1 vid for the singing. I have done a few reaction vids on the gaming channel, and they seem to be doing good. But is that what you want to do? And that'd be my question for you. So it may be your new thing. It may be a new, like a playlist that you can create. But like I say, just have a clear vision for your channel. If you don't know your why now, maybe that could be it. You never know. Experiment with it. I would definitely say continue to try it out and continue to focus on shards of gaming. Ladiosa says, I'm honestly more focused on growing as a content creator and community member. I'm under 25 subs and I'm still happy. Yep, because in the end, I mean, if we're focused on our content and building community, Ladiosa, that's exactly it. And I think that you've been consuming probably so much information. I think that's really great. And I could tell even in the group, you're commenting all the time, you're listening. And same thing with you. I'm very interested to see where your channel is going to take you. I didn't see the power in community when I first started. I was selfish and I was looking at my own channel, looking at the numbers, trying to do sub for sub. I was being selfish. Most of us, when we start YouTube, we are that way. We think that we need these numbers in order to make, like, our videos aren't good until we get more subscribers. Complete opposite mindset we need to have is people aren't going to subscribe if our content sucks. and all of us aren't good on YouTube when we're starting off. And naturally, you're just going to get better. But if we stop focusing on the numbers and we focus on the content, it's going to happen. It's naturally going to happen. Do what you love, not what you think they want to see. It will show when you're excited about the subject. I 100% agree with Angie. All right, so we will move on to the next one, which is okay. Well, we covered that. Okay, so next up we have Sloth Loaf. So let me see here. Sloth Loaf, I'm pretty sure we've reviewed your channel before. So I would love to know what improvements you've made. And so we're talking Minecraft. And I mean, when I look at the banner, it's kind of it's like a blurry banner. So I would probably reconsider the banner, make it like more high definition or something like that. Maybe take an image of the sloth, erase the background, do something like that. And then if you have a blurry background behind that, I mean, that would be one thing. I would probably put Sloth Loaf, the word Sloth Loaf, in your banner, state what your channel is about. So we're doing Minecraft, but what about Minecraft? What sets you apart? So we, like, for instance, we did the Minecraft channel earlier. And so what is it that sets you apart from that channel? So we want to see that value proposition, in my opinion, in your banner. I would then create more playlists. I would then add them to your main channel here to give more people just a better experience, or just one more way to click. Because if they just see this, I mean, to me, it's kind of, there's not a lot of options to choose from. And I may be like, yeah, you know what, I'm good. So I think the more videos we could put up here, the more playlists, the better. Now we have 24 videos. Yeah, I'll throw some of these playlists in there. I like that you've created playlists. Dream Face review, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're pretty consistent on your content too, so that's great. Like, even if it was like Minecraft gaming with a twist, or Minecraft gaming, like whatever your channel like mainly is about. But I want to say congrats for sticking around YouTube. It looks like after 10 months, you took a break, and then 5 months, and then so 3 months, then we went 2 months. So yeah, congrats on like coming back on YouTube. What I would just say is, in the future, it's going to be a lot about consistency. Next, I would say it's going to be your titling of your videos. Think less of how you want to title videos and think more of what people are searching for. Once again, we kind of, if you guys realize, we kind of talk about a lot of the same things, but I want to make sure, once again, that we're always giving that value to each channel. So for instance, Sloth Loaf YouTube channel trailer. 1, 8 seconds long. So really, how much value is in that? 2 is how searchable is it? And 3, what's the point of that video? So I'd rather see somebody do something than tell me that they're going to be doing it. So that's why I'm not the biggest fan with channel trailers, because a lot of times it's like, hey, and on this channel, you're going to be enjoying so now I have to go search for that. I'd rather just see it. I'd rather see your best video as your channel trailer, just so everybody knows. It's kind of like where I stand with channel trailers. But I just don't know how searchable your titles are. But look at these views. Like 10 months ago, I mean, that just shows you like the power of YouTube, sticking with it. So I would just say, moving forward, it's going to be consistency, staying on the platform, continuing to expand with your thumbnails. You're going to be standing amongst competition with Minecraft. So I would say we're going to want to probably put more focus on your thumbnails. And like this, I'm in a Minecraft magazine. That's cool. It's a shorts video, so it's a little bit different. Dream face reveal. Next is also the length of your content. It's very short. And I mean, it's short, and a lot of them aren't shorts. I mean, these were made a year ago. But moving forward, like, what if you made a 3-minute video, a 5-minute video? Maybe also experiment with how long your videos are. But you have 526 subscribers. So if these are truly all organic subscribers, because I do find that to be extremely impressive with the amount of views that you've gained, I'd be interested to see like where you're mainly gaining your subscribers from. And but your conversion is probably phenomenal based off of these videos. So I can only imagine if you really did actually implement improved thumbnails. But I don't know, Slotholf, I mean, like I said, you continuously return here, so I'm very appreciative of that. But kind of like what you said too, you're like, hey, promote my channel, or hey, subscribe if you enjoy Minecraft videos. So, and I know you come here and do that, and you know how much like I'm against it. So to be completely blunt with you, I don't know if you are doing sub for sub, but I would just say you're going to find out that you're not going to know if your videos are good. It's going to hurt your analytics. You're going to have a bunch of people who don't care about your content, and the goal is to reach the right audience. So, and then you're going to have a bunch of inactive subscribers. You'll probably lose them in the long run. And then if you reach 1,000 subscribers, it's going to be really hard. And this goes for everybody. It's going to be super hard to get that watch time. But if you then do watch for watch, then you'll get the watch time and the subscribers, but then you'll get monetized. And then you're going to wonder why you make 20 cents a year because nobody is watching your content. And then also, if we are doing sub for sub and watch for watch, we're not investing our time and energy in the right areas. So Slothwolf, I'm kind of just like talking about this. I'm not saying you're doing it. I'm just saying for anybody that is thinking about doing that, I would just want to help you learn from my own experience. I did it when I started, and it does absolutely nothing but harm your channel. But once again, Slothwolf, that's not geared towards you. Just so you do. Just so you know. I don't do sub for sub. Okay, cool. Great. But for anybody that is, I'm telling you now, it will hurt your channel. Minecraft trophies, the scribes special. What's this? Okay, so we reached 101. All right, cool. So awesome. Hey guys, I'm Slothwolf. Pronounced Slothwolf. I love Minecraft. Please. Okay, so a couple things. One, Slothwolf, I don't know how old you are, but if you truly are a lot younger, congrats on doing YouTube. But I would say here, it's the same thing. It's kind of like, okay, cool. You like playing Minecraft. You love every single sandbox game. You do Minecraft trophy guides. So we need to really focus on inclusion and why somebody should subscribe. So you love playing Minecraft. So like, hey, Slothwolf here. Welcome to the channel. Here we do Minecraft. We play Minecraft. Like if you share the same love as Minecraft as I do, but you also love whatever this is, whatever it is that Slothwolf does that's different than everyone else, or that makes you unique, or your personality, or whatever that is, that's what I would have. You will also experience single sandbox games where you can do crafting stuff games like Minecraft. Crafting stuff games like Minecraft. Yeah, so I think Terraria, Stardew Valley. Okay, so yeah, I would probably put something like Terraria. I would probably put that as along with Stardew Valley. I'd probably put that like in your banner somewhere because you're not just doing Minecraft. So maybe add some stuff in your banner. But please help me grow my channel by subscribe to my channel. Please help me grow my channel by subscribe to my channel. Milestones 50 subscribes. Okay, so 28 Feb, 100 subscribes. 30. Okay, so even that last part, I would erase. You don't want to ask people to please help you grow your channel. Like, if you enjoy these videos, or if you love Minecraft as much as I do, and you don't want to miss the next video, make sure you subscribe and click that bell. And I'll see you next week, or I'll see you in the next one, or put your value, or tell people to subscribe and then state your value, or the other way around. But if we just tell people, hey, help grow my channel, people don't care about your channel unless you can provide some type of value or entertainment. Think about why you watch YouTube, why you subscribe. Think a lot of times as creators, we think people aren't subscribing, or I need to hit this milestone. Like, really, why though? So I wouldn't even put the milestones in there. I would state your value, then tell people to subscribe if they enjoy X, Y, and Z. That's what I would say. And I'm just reading over the comments real quick. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure because we're like a family vlogging toy reviews and unboxing and stuff. Yeah, vlogging toy reviews and stuff. Yeah, I would for sure, if we're still talking Instagram on this comment, sweet and sour. Yeah, I would do that. Oh, and live streaming. That's what you're talking about. So I did live streaming, and I actually it was really great at the time. Like I said, it was before the FTC and COPPA stuff, but it was great just having like an authentic, organic, like conversation with the kids. Because my kids, when I was recording videos, like they would like argue and stuff, and a lot of times I would cut all that. But when I go live, like they would just go nuts, right? So I think live streaming could be good, but just helping them understand like this is live. So like appropriateness and stuff, like you got to be really careful with kids stuff. So just be aware of that. But vlogging, toy reviews, unboxing and stuff, something just popped in my mind and I want to make sure I share this with you all. I had at the time, I think 100 subscribers, and I reached out to multiple companies because we were doing game board. I literally played one game and it was Giggle Wiggle by Goliath Games. And I also tried other board game manufacturers or companies, but it was Goliath Games that eventually I called them. I literally called them, sent them an email, called them. Usually I would just say email companies. But what I want to tell everybody is if you reach out to 100 companies and 99 tell you no and one tells you yes, that's a humongous win. So if you haven't heard me say that before, don't be afraid. And that popped in my head because you said toy reviews. So are you reaching out to toy companies? Are you reaching out? Are you using affiliate links for the unboxing, whatever it is you're using? Are you an affiliate for Best Buy? Are you affiliate for Walmart? What about Amazon? So just scroll to the bottom of these websites, look up affiliate, or just type it in Walmart affiliate. And I would start utilizing that and start treating your channel like a business and creating a library of content that you could eventually profit off of one day. So I would just think that. Hopefully that's helpful. Just kind of a quick thing there. But yeah, Goliath Games, I had a great relationship with them. I probably have 40 different board games from Goliath Games. Like that was a really cool experience. Yeah, the sub for sub stuff, people really try to get you to do that. The Instagram, so I have a hard time trying to weed. Do you know how many comments I get on Instagram? I'll post a picture. Literally, I could like take a picture of me with an apple and then somebody will say, do you need SEO tips? I'm an expert SEO. Your channel have low views and subscribes. Like, like you can't tell me that your keyword research is optimized when you can't even send me a properly I'm blown away. I literally get so many. You have low views and subscribes. Your SEO is very poor. I help you. Like, and it's funny how all of them are so similar, but even the same thing. Yeah. People asking you to do sub for sub. And what I've actually done now is I tell people do it all the time to my channel. And I'll tell people, look, I've been there. I've done that. So if you actually like for my channel, I tell them like, look, if you want to grow the right way, like let me know and I can offer you any tips you need, but it's going to hurt your channel in the long run. If you don't care, best of luck. So people will learn the hard way. We could collaborate with and help each other's channel versus whole watch for watch stuff. With and help each other. Yes. We could collaborate with and help each other versus this whole watch for watch stuff. I love that 100%. I'm getting ready to practice going live for launch next week. Congratulations, friend. Keep us updated, please. I think I've been to your channel before, Grow with Angie. Do you do live streams? I feel like I'm just pulling up everybody's comments now. All right, hold on. And we are going to do the next review, which is the free guy. All right, so here we are. So we kind of talked about the banner for another channel. They had the text all the way out on the banner. So you're probably going to end up with EFRREG for mobile. So when we're making our banners, we want to be aware of how it looks on different platforms or different ways to view. So whether it's computer, tablet, or phone. So just be aware of that. I would go ahead and bring that in. But still, the free guy, I kind of still don't have an idea of what the content's going to be about. My opinion, maybe somebody could be like, dude, how can you not tell? So what is the free guy? What is this channel all about? Your channel keywords I see here at the bottom just says the free guy. So I would expand this because that's also a great indicator. Okay, yeah, this is what this channel is all about. We have 268 videos 34.9 thousand views. So I'm interested to see what this content's all about. And I do feel like first impression, boom, we're here. Okay, it looks trippy. I got that. But what is it about? And I think that'll help. Also, you could put your subscribe link at the bottom right. So once again, if you guys are just coming in, so let's just say it's youtube.com/thefreeguy, !sub _ confirmation equals 1, and have the word here, subscribe. And let me see when we actually look at the videos themselves, because that's a lot of videos and 169 subscribers. I would really like to see you convert more subscribers. And so my question to you is, I don't know like what you're mainly looking for like on YouTube. It all depends on the goals that you have. So like my thing too is like if you leave YouTube for a while and then come back, rather than tell people why you left, I would just come back even stronger. So that's what I would do. And actually, I would probably take even more of a break and build a library of content. But my question to you is, do you make content that you want to make, or do you make content that's strategic, people are searching for? Like, what is your vision for your channel? And that's what I'm interested to hear, because this is a lot of videos. But one of the things that kind of stands out to me is your thumbnails are like really dark. They look kind of like just like screenshots from the games themselves. Most of them seem like screenshots. So moving forward, right off the bat, I'll just tell you this. Keyword research, thumbnails. Keyword research, thumbnails. Keyword research, thumbnails. So I'm not saying go back and start changing a bunch of stuff, but moving forward, I would like GTA heist stream. It just doesn't seem like enticing enough to click, especially if we're going to be putting this up against big channels. And it doesn't always have to be like channels are super big. Like we can still rank above high channels or high views. It's all about the keyword research. So if you're not doing that, I would suggest start doing that. And I think that would help you. And that's the thing too. I think as creators, we know what we're doing and not doing. We know that we need to create thumbnails, but a lot of times we're like, you know what? I really just took me long enough to work on this video. I don't have time. Well, I would say post less. And well, actually for you, you're posting once a week. So I'd be more strategic about your thumbnail. See what people are searching for, whether like we were talking about earlier, whether it's trending topics or whether it's content that people are searching for right now. So Life is Strange 2, I would type that in and see what comes on after that. And let's look at your playlist. So then, so you have quite a bit of playlists. Let's check out your about. Yeah, I would go ahead and expand your description too. But yeah, so the free guy, that's my review for you. Hey, honey. Hey. And last but not least, we have Naughty Buddy. And by the way, the free guy, I hope that you enjoyed your review. And I hope that it helps you grow on YouTube, especially if that's what you're looking for. But like I said, we all have our own vision. We all have a lot of us just post to have a good time. But if you're here to seriously grow on YouTube, I would take that advice, run with it, but make sure you come back and keep us updated on your thumbnails and everything else, because I would like to see how that's going to look when you improve them. You're not wrong on the thumbnails, and I make videos on games I love to play. At the most, I don't have a computer, so my thumbnails aren't the best. I still make my thumbnails on my phone. I use Canva completely for free. I just want to let you know that. So if you're not using Canva, PicMonkey, stuff like that, there are free apps, and I absolutely love Canva. It's crazy what you can find in Google Images, and then a background eraser. Erase the background and put a cool background behind the image. Continue to experiment with different colors, things of that nature. I mean, I would invest more time in your thumbnails and your titles. Naughty Buddy. Yes, it is. And let's go ahead and pull up your channel. So Naughty Buddy, let me see your form. Go to my banner and try it working on SEO. Okay. Feedback on my overall channel and thumbnails too. Okay. So you said you updated your banner, but it looks very oh, sorry. It looks very similar from the last time we did it. Because I remember like the words kind of cutting off at the bottom. I don't know how many things you did change from it. Gameplay videos, streaming, PC, console. Gameplay videos of what? Streaming, PC, and console. So you're streaming on PC and console, and you're making gameplay videos of what? So that's what I would say. I like that you're stating your why and you have Naughty Buddy, but I still don't know what type of games, what type of content. That's what I would say there too. Click here to subscribe. I like that you have that here. I don't know if you need these subscribe buttons, in my opinion. We could go ahead and probably shrink this arrow and put subscribe, like maybe put one of them over here and then put your arrow maybe. Just because I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of clickbaity in a way. It's like I want to be more enticed to hit subscribe than somebody tell me to subscribe when I haven't even watched a video yet, or you know what I mean. But having it on the right hand side, I think could be more effective because it kind of seems like, well, yeah, sure. But that's kind of like in your face. So I'm interested to see what you guys think about that. And Hitman 3 PS4 walkthrough. And let me see what you said again. You said, I have worked on my banner and tried working on SEO. However, my thumbnails are getting, oh, your thumbnails are getting clicked. Can I get the feedback? Okay. And thumbnails. So your thumbnails are getting clicked or they're not getting clicked? I'm interested to see what you say. Uploads, shorts, Resident Evil. Okay, so let's look at your video thumbnails. Okay, kind of like I said to that one channel, I forgot which one it was, but where we were talking about kind of like remaking. I mean, I see what you're doing. You're changing like the bottom word, but still, I mean, is it enticing to click? So when we're looking at Final Fantasy VII Remake PS4 walkthrough gameplay, okay. So I think you might be doing some keyword research. Like you said, you're doing some SEO stuff. Check this out. Final Fantasy VII, great game, by the way. Remake. What did you say? PS4. All right. Versus PS5. That's a good concept. Let's see. Walkthrough. All right. So that's your search term. So here's who you are competing against, even when you're posting a live stream. So let's take a look. So if you see what they're doing, we got to look at similarities. That we're showing the main character up close or with the sword. You know, that's this type of stuff I'm looking at. Mostly white text. And I'm not saying we have to copy theirs, but that's a great example to say, okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead and put yours in this top 10. Would you click on it or would other people click on it? So what I would do is I would do that. I would start, I mean, honestly, Google or whatever you have to do to find images of these characters, erase those backgrounds and create something unique for your channel and enticing to get the click. But I feel like there's a big difference between that and I can't really even tell if I didn't read the title. I almost probably wouldn't know based off without these the text what is in the background. So I feel like the text stands out more than the actual characters. So I think that's a really good example of maybe the way to move forward. Maybe less bam with text and more bam with characters. I hope I am making sense. I think your keyword research is good, but it also looks like we're these different parts, part 4, part 3. Okay, no, that's cool. But yeah, I still think that there's going to be room for improvement on these thumbnails, but that's exactly what I would do. If you guys don't have TubeBuddy, get TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy.com/BrendonSparks, and I have a link in the description for that. So, and I also see that we're doing a lot of the red text, a lot of the yellow text. So how do we know if that's working? And also looking at those other thumbnails and seeing what text they're putting, what is the common theme here? What are they putting in their thumbnails? So the red and yellow, that may just not be working, but you're not really going to know because all of your thumbnails have red and yellow. So continue to expand and experiment with the text font, the text color, less text, probably more colors to kind of like, okay, cool. Like in all honesty, like kind of like Batman, in my opinion, is like really dark. In Final Fantasy, it's like the same thing, but you see how those thumbnails were really kind of enticing to click, had some color in them. So that's how I would think moving forward. I think your keyword research is good, but we got to get the clicks. We got to get the clicks. Grow with Angie says, got to get some sleep, 12:30 p.m. here, night. Thank you, Angie, so much for being here and continuing to support. I hope you're getting value from hanging out too. So thank you very much. And I hope everybody's getting value. So please hit that like button once again if you are. And yeah, Naughty Buddy, I think moving forward, that's what I would do. I mean, your titling seems good. Your titling seems good. But I just want you to think about this for a second. If somebody comes for Spider-Man PS4 gameplay, are people still playing that game a lot, or are they playing the PS5? That's my question to you. Or even Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think just being really strategic about a lot of times what we want to play versus really in the gaming world. I think a lot of times it could be actually good to stick around and play a game like that and become like the guru for Spider-Man, be known for Spider-Man. But they're kind of like really two opposites, in my opinion. You go from Spider-Man, maybe I don't like Spider-Man, but I like Final Fantasy VII. But then your next video, Spider-Man, like I could probably care less. So a lot of times experiment with that too, maybe sticking with a game, become known for that game, and then maybe eventually move on to a game that's very similar to it. But that's what I would say. And let's go ahead and let's see your playlist. Top 7 games. Top 7 games for what? Like what type of games and what year? That could also help this playlist too. But yeah, definite improvements there. Welcome to Naughty Buddy. We will be playing gameplays and walkthroughs of different games. Probably put S there. Using my RTX. Okay, as of now, I'm making videos on Spider-Man. Hope you all support me and help me reach 300 subscribers. Common goal. Thank you once again for visiting my channel. And don't forget to subscribe to get in touch. I'm aiming for daily videos. Okay. Yeah, I think it really does show like everything like you're interested in, but making sure that we're saying, hey, if you share that same interest, make sure that you subscribe. Or you have gameplays, but I mean, would it be more searchable to say, like instead of as of now, I am making videos on if you enjoy or if you like playing or if you like watching Marvel Spider-Man tutorials for PS4, if that's searchable. So kind of like thinking that way too, but still a good description, I do believe. And in progress, you're showing completed. My main goal is to reach 300 subscribers before 2022. Why? Why is that? And so that's why I would say like it probably isn't needed that your main goal is to reach 300 subscribers. I think it's cool to share a common goal, but hope you all support me and help me reach 300 subscribers. No, I would do a call of action and say, make sure to subscribe. And then say why. That's what I would do. Like I said, that's what I would do. Nevertheless, good stuff, friend. And like I said, we always have things to improve on. And I really hope that you got value from that review. Do you know any tips I could use to help? Also, my channel, when I upload it, it's mainly streams because it's all I can do at the moment. I want to do just regular videos for streaming, but I'm trying to work it out. I mean, I'm not really going to get into the weeds of like why you can't make regular videos, but I think it's easier to stream. I think it's easier to kind of switch around words in a thumbnail and then live stream. And actually, a subscriber from this channel gave me that tip, actually. Don't get lost in that rabbit hole. Don't fall into the rabbit hole of streaming all the time, because it is easier. It's definitely easier if you're afraid to go live now, and then once you do, you're like, I love this, and it's kind of like this I don't know. I absolutely love live streaming, and I almost got lost in that rabbit hole too, or almost fell in it. So I would just say that a lot of times we don't think we have the time or whatever else, but I would just say if you're able to live stream, maybe you are able to make regular content. It's just going to take you more time, and maybe that time you should use to then research and make improvements to regular form content. So I'm not trying to give you your own vision, the free guy. I'm just saying, hopefully that's helpful moving forward for you. I use PicArt on iPhone. All right. Well, let me see. That is all the channels for review. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know. I would love to help you with anything. Like I said, I want to be here, make sure I can offer you guys value. But hope you guys have a good time here. I'm always looking for feedback too. If you think of ways to improve these live streams, one thing I am sorry about is like I'm in my kitchen, and hopefully one day I can look back on this, laugh, and say, wow, I did it. And I wasn't afraid to go live because I was in my kitchen. So I think that says something. A lot of you may say, I don't have this or I don't have that setup. Mine doesn't look like Nick Neiman's. Like, I think that all the time. I'm like, wow, what a nice setup. But not everybody started that way. Nobody, in my opinion, really just starts that way. We make small investments in our content, in our equipment, in our value. Those things change and they also improve, just like our audience. Audience can change too. As your value changes or if your why changes, a lot of times your audience is going to change too. But to me, like, I don't want to sound corny, but like following your heart, being real to yourself, that's the important thing. People aren't down for that ride. Like, I mean, they're lost, but at least in the end, you were able to go on the journey that you wanted. The free guy says, thank you. I'm definitely going to use your help. Sounds good, free guy. And yeah, welcome to our community. He says, I stream in my dinner room. Yeah, same here in the kitchen. That's cool. Do what you got to do. Laugh out loud, Brendan. Will you remember us when you get big? I will absolutely never forget where I come from, regardless of where this channel takes me. I hope one day I can affect more channels on a bigger level. I do. But I also love having this tight-knit community. So I will definitely tell you guys this. You guys that are here with me now, like I'm not gonna like forget you. You are the foundation of my subscriber base. Period. Like you guys are like the founders, I feel like, of it. Like you guys made this community happen. You are the community. So I'm not trying to be all weird and mushy and gushy and all that. But what I am trying to say is when I give, like, if this channel was to grow, and I for sure would never just like ever neglect the people that made it happen in the first place. I am not that guy. So I would love for this to take me somewhere one day. You know why? Because my goal, like I would love to hear your goal. What's your goal on YouTube? Mine is to continue doing this as long as I possibly can. I have limitations, whether if I deploy, because I am in the military, or if family reasons, like if I can't post, I can't post. But the thing with me is like, I'll continue to post the next week. Like I don't see myself stopping YouTube. I mean, talk is cheap, so we'll see. But my goal is to retire in 10 years and then continue doing what I love, which is helping creators grow on YouTube or whatever it is at that time. Because who knows where we'll be at with YouTube. But one thing I know is continuously trying to help people reach the goals that they intend to do. That's my goal. That's my goal. And I want to do that for like ever. And I feel like most YouTubers say that because a lot of times it's fun at first. Ooh, yay, getting some views. But then like you're on for like a year. And I feel like a lot of times, and that happened to me, I was growing the wrong way. But I like that one creator, I don't remember the name, but he's like, look, those who say YouTube isn't hard, like that's a lie, and it's true. And if you don't consider YouTube like a job, that's not true either. Because I do feel like he does. Eventually, it's going to be a job. It's going to be like a job. And guess what? Right now, let's just say there's no endorsements, there's no brand sponsorships, there's no contracts written maybe for you right now, for myself. And so when you start including all those things with different contracts that companies expect, and you start including more expectations for your channel from different businesses as you're bringing in external money, it's a job. It becomes a job. But in my opinion, that's why I say I really just want to make sure I'm always real to myself, no matter where my channel leads me. I don't ever want to lose this right here. It could look better. Quality could improve. Content itself can improve. But I don't ever want to lose myself. And I won't, that's not me. I'm not that guy. So TubeBuddy is awesome. Yeah, no doubt. I love, you guys hear me talk about TubeBuddy. I talk about TubeBuddy because it works. Morning Fame is great too for people like looking to get started. I've used vidIQ, went to Morning Fame, then found my way back to TubeBuddy. When I think I first started, I used TubeBuddy. But like I said, I was growing the wrong way. So I'm like, this isn't working right, because I wasn't actually researching, investing, using the tools, using it as a tool. So I would say that I like TubeBuddy the best because of the interface, its simplicity, the many different options, that it's like once you master a few things, you can be like, ooh, what's this? And that's why I have a playlist on TubeBuddy. And I will continue to expand on that to make things simpler for you. But that's why. And they were bought out by Ben. So that's, I mean, so much that goes into play on why TubeBuddy, in my opinion. Like there's a tool that's just not better, in my opinion. And it really does help. So if you were to start like paying money for stuff other than audio, that would be my first improvement to make if I was just getting started. But TubeBuddy is great. My goal is to have fun and maybe get a play button before YouTube gets rid of them. YouTube already got rid of the 50 million play button and is considering getting rid of another play button. Oh, we shall see. I'll just make my own if I have to. And we'll celebrate together. I've always considered YouTube a job, and yeah, it really is hard. And I think it can be hard, but there's ways to make it easier by investing our time in the right areas. And when we do that, it makes other things simpler. So let's just say you're not doing thumbnails on your phone, and then you start doing it. It's going to be hard. It's going to take so much time to do custom thumbnails on something new. But then as you do it, it's going to get easier. But I wouldn't, in my opinion, like, yeah, we can consider like YouTube like a job, but I would just say in like a different wordage, treat your channel like it's a business. And even if you're not like, welcome to the channel, like that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying being strategic about our content, utilizing affiliate links, reaching out to brands, saying, you know what? Like I have 50 subscribers, right? Who cares? You're just getting started. You never know. You never know. Reaching out to other people, like Sweet and Sour Kids, saying that earlier about reaching out to other channels to collaborate versus actually doing watch for watch. It's all about mindset, and it's where we put our time and invest it. Time is valuable. So I'm just going to ask you, are you investing your time wisely? I don't always do that. I don't. Sometimes I put on Netflix and I'm like, you know what? But in the end of that week, if I don't post a video, that's on me. That means I didn't use my time wisely. But sometimes, to be real with you, well, all the time, my kids and my family are my priority. So sometimes YouTube has to go on a back burner because I have to then invest more time in my family. I don't want my family feeling neglected because of YouTube. YouTube is dad's thing, right? It's my thing. But sometimes my time, I have to put a little bit more time into my kids and my family. So, or my job, right? Life happens. So people are always like, be consistent. Make sure you post every single week. Like, all right, well, if you miss a week, come back twice as strong. To me, it's like you can miss a week here, miss a week there, but are you sticking around for the next 5 years? Like that couple posts that you missed, those weeks, like, what's the big deal? Consistency is important as long as you're hanging around the platform and you're continuously delivering value for your current subscribers, being strategic about your content, and gaining new subscribers by making content that's searchable and trending. Let's see. Free Guy says, my goal is to influence people who have been through rough times and help them through gaming. That's legit. I like that, Free Guy. Super cool. La Diosa K says, buying me a coffee. What? For real? For real? For real? Your pace, your race, your grace, no doubt. La Diosa, please let me know when you do. I greatly appreciate that. Legit. Thank you so much. Lots of love. I tried to, man, I'm like losing my voice. I try to use my time wisely because it's something I'm very passionate about. Same thing. And I'm not doubting that for a minute. If you are here right now watching this or watching this on replay, I have absolutely no doubt that you guys are passionate about what you do, no matter where you are in your journey. So the only thing that we have to think about is making content that we want to make compared to, like I already said it a million times, but that really moved forward. Like that's it. That's it. But a lot of times, like our pride gets in the way. We're like, well, you know what? This is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it anyways. And I would just say, do it. Like, if that's the way you want to do it, do it. I'm just telling you from my own experience. But if you see, well, a lot of times you can go in people's comments too on channels relevant to your niche and see the types of questions that are going unanswered. One, you can go ahead and answer them. Or two, you could take note of that and be like, oh, wow, everybody's saying the same thing. Like, why isn't this creator talking about this? There you go. And then you start to find out, like, this is actually, I'm really actually interested in this. I'm really passionate about this. So a lot of times that's great ideas for future content, but a lot of times you never know where YouTube will take you. Like I said, I was in the kids niche, making kids content, opening kids board games and stuff and playing games with kids. And that's what I was doing before. And now I'm here trying to help you guys grow on YouTube. So, I mean, you really do, like, you never know. Ladios, but you just, wow. Thank you so much, Ladios. I don't know. I'm pretty speechless. I'm extremely grateful. Thank you, Ladiosa K. About 5 coffees. So I'm trying to find my words right now. I don't really know what to say, but I can't thank you enough. I mean, obviously, I can't thank all of you for being here and being a part of my journey. I'm telling you now, I'm passionate about yours. I truly, truly am. I believe in myself. I've believed in myself since day one when I had 0 subscribers. I knew my value. It just took time, I believe, for other people to see it, and it will continue to be that way. The same applies to you. So, Ladiosake, thank you so much for buying 5 coffees. I am extremely grateful to have you part of our community, and also extremely grateful that you went above and beyond to help support my own here. So that money is either going to be invested in this channel or it goes back to the creators. So thank you. It means a lot. So Ladiosa says, you're welcome. Thank you. So grateful for you. I feel blessed. I'm telling you, our community here is absolutely legit. And I hope you guys see it too. Yes, we do channel reviews, but like I said, I want to make sure you're being heard. I hope you all feel heard. I hope you guys continue to share this channel out with other channels. That's the goal for me, is kind of like that word of mouth thing where you're finding value in your own channel. And then you're reaching out to other channels saying, look, like this stuff worked. And what I try to do, like I said, is not try to just say everything Think Media is saying and all these other channels. There's value there. I'm not going to lie about that. Absolutely. I found so much value in these other channels, but I'm there. I'm watching. I'm a part of it. And like I said, I'm trying to invest that time to then save you time so you don't have to do all that. And then, of course, you guys come back here and show love. So I just want to let you guys know. I hope you're finding value, continuing to make those improvements. I can't grow your channel. I will never, ever tell you I can, but I can definitely help you do that as long as you are applying what not only I say, but what the community is saying in these channel reviews. So last but not least, if you're sick of all the BS that you're seeing on YouTube, sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you guys in the next one.